being a part of that legendary Wooster bunch, can you reflect on what made Steve Wooster such a special fullback in that wishbone offense?
Well, that in life, sometimes you just get lucky. Steve was a great athlete in high school. He was an All-American in high school. Steve was not fast. He was like a maybe a 5.0 and a 40, but barrel-chested type of guy, and that's what you needed in the middle when you only needed 5 or 6 yards, and so the wishbone was perfect for him, absolutely perfect, and as you duly noted, he became an All-American and he was well deserved. But it probably would have been a different story if he had been a running because he didn't have a lot of speed. He was my roommate, by the way, every game day, and he was fun to be around. He had a lot of girlfriends.
He was very well known for that. Billy, could you tell that story of the time that Steve had enough of that drill where y'all were just getting punished, the running backs for getting...
Well, it was after one of our games, and we had won, but Roy was displeased with us, and so he decided that we weren't tough anymore, and he said, I want to do this drill. Put us on the 10-yard line, and he had the starting linebackers on the other side, and the linebackers knew where we were going, and he told all of us to do 10-yard hooks inside so that when we had caught the ball, we knew we were going to get hammered. And so we were all doing that, and Wooster did it one time, and then he got up, and then Royal put him back in again, and he said, "Not going to do it, Coach." Trust me, back then you did not tell a coach you weren't going to do something. And so Royal didn't have to do it. Is that the story you're talking about?
Yeah, and it's a little more colorful language, but
yeah,
he wasn't going to do that stuff anymore. And as Billy shared that with me, I died laughing. I got to say, he was my favorite player in history, back there in college football history, was Steve Wooster. Have anybody watched the movie yet? Y'all been watching some of that? Steve's depicted in there of just being so beat up after every game.
Oh, yeah.
Just being there. I mean, like a human bruise.
Yeah.
He took such a pounding.
The Notre Dame game, he fumbled a lot. It wasn't his fault. Coach should never have played him. He had shoulder injuries. It was such a shame for him to end his career like that because most people remember the last game. And he became bitter for a while, but he came back. It wasn't his fault. They actually put me into during practice at the fullback position to replace Steve because he was injured, and it only took them 2 plays to figure out that I wasn't going to be good at that place, that position.